Welcome, everybody, to No Mage's Land. I am your host, the Mav Hatter, and this is another modular unlimited story. We're doing a fully fledged campaign today where we're playing as mages that are in the midst of battles for the control of Manafont City. So, before we jump in, anybody have any thoughts, anything they want to share?
No?
Mm-mm.
All right. So, we open on Manafont City's wandering emeralds district, overlooked by the giant curling towers of the nearby Spires district. The sky tear above lends a reddish hue to the surroundings. We're going to focus in on Pad Dark at the start here. The puttering of the four-cylinder engine, courtesy of Arcana Mac Industries, has a certain rhythm, syncopated by the bursts of the flux dispersal unit. Pad Dark, you find yourself as the designated driver in one of the two Dominator patrol cars en route. Your recent transfer has put you in a Dominator Special Operations team known as Black Knife, led by the man in the passenger seat, Captain Hyramus. Captain Hyramus turns to Pad. I'm looking forward to watching your career, cadet. Your scores from the Academy were flawless, especially on the magic side of the aisle.
I'm trying to do my part, Captain, and I appreciate this opportunity.
Yes, it's well deserved. The Team Black Knife were a cut above. Now, do you know why we're here?
Not exactly. I was told that infiltration, since that is my specialty, is that I'll be needed to get our team in and to stay out of the way.
Well, our task is to deliver retribution upon a devious criminal. A rogue mage has stolen a powerful trinket from our VIP. This cannot go unpunished. If we don't punish the criminal element of this city, it will spread like weeds, digging their roots into Manafont soil.
We can't have that. There's already too much corruption in this city.
Exactly. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength here. She's ahead, Captain! A peace mage in the back calls out, holding the tracking stone, which glows blue in his hands. Pull up here, Pad. Aramis commands.
Aye, Captain.
Swerving that Arcana Mech Industries car off to the right. The mages file out of the two vehicles. Aramis calls out to a woman across the street, his voice magically amplified. Alice LeChance, surrender now before things get ugly. The woman, dressed in an elegant and flowing evening dress, charges man in her hands. Not a chance. Pad can barely hear before the spells begin flying from the Dominator squad. The rest of the team, bright lights, cracking sounds, instantly turn the streets into mayhem. One spell fires towards an unintended target, a small child that was hiding in the corner. Before it can reach him, however, Alice LeChance throws herself in front of it. The magic begins to tighten around her body. The scene looks familiar in a way that Pad can't quite immediately place. Clearer, a moment in his mind. It's a memory. His own mother, his birth mother, standing over him just as this.
What are you doing? There's a child! Stop!
Fade out. And now we're focusing in on Pandora Hivenix. Pandora can feel the wind through her feathers as she drives her Model N, certified and built by none other than Steel Mage Automobiles. The illusion recursor on the center console shows Pandora's mother, Glissa Hivenix's upper body. Dearest Pandy, I simply must get you in front of the collective. This way they know they can trust your leadership in the family.
Yes, Mother.
Drivers on the road are slow today, it seems.
Yep.
Of course, there was the anti-gravity incident the other day in Blue Castle, so maybe it's for a good reason that everyone's so slow. Now, we're moving forward with the gold standard Morphix, which I would like you to take the reins on the formulation.
Pandora is only half listening. She's just giving like no general hums and yes mothers when appropriate, not actually paying much attention.
Glissa cannot notice this. She is too self-involved to really establish these emotional this lack of emotion.
That's
Oh,
why she's risking doing it. If I was in front of her, she might notice, but since I'm not, and it's only like over the illusion console.
exactly. Our workers, they look up to you. I just know it. We can use that to our advantage.
Indeed, mother.
Ahead of Pandora's Model N, she can see a woman and a boy in trouble with some dominators. The inks have told her this would happen. The ink seems to suggest that Pandora's meant to intervene. Are you listening to me, Pandy? Glissa's voice cuts through this revelation.
I'm sorry. There's some issues here. I don't think I can hear you over the sound of the stupid trouble that's happening. I'll call you back when it's quieter and I can actually hear you. And I'm gonna hang up on her.
Don't you dare! Hang up! Click.
I can't. It's not like I can hear her say goodbye. At least that's her excuse.
Right? Oh no, we're going through a tunnel. The static.
Hey, she probably did hear like the sound of magic blasting nearby. To be fair, so at least the excuse holds at least a bit of water, enough to not get her killed.
Yeah.
Well, not get her in that much trouble.
It's not like Glissa's going to hold it against Pandora. As, like,
Yeah,
sure, she'll poke at it, but she'd much rather establish the family.
yeah. Pandora's excuse for later is gonna be, I didn't want to take up more of your time when I couldn't hear you, when you could be doing other valuable things in the meantime, since I didn't know how long that would take. Of
That,
course, that's just an excuse that she wasn't listening
right?
and did not want to be on the phone with her mother.
The call could have lasted hours if Glissa had any say in it.
Yep.
Now,
She,
go ahead.
and that's the only time she really calls in like any length, is if it's about fucking business. Never, oh, how's your day, Pandora? Have you had good, like, anything good food recently? Have you done it? Have you learned anything from the visions that I don't tell you about because you tried to discourage me going into this field in the first place? Like, no actual care for herself, just only business calls. Like, disgusting. I hate them.
Which is definitely more than her father,
Yeah.
who doesn't even put in
Uh,
that much effort.
he is present physically to drag her to meetings.
Now, shifting focus over to one Horatio Marigold. It's been about 3 weeks since the Primarch of the Brotherhood of Bedlam met his end in a spell to create a 9-dimensional iteration of what is known as a funhouse. The current record is 7 dimensions. Horatio finds himself working time magic, alternating forward and reverse in a dark alleyway. His mind moves to the tattoos on his head and hands, those covered up by the oversized hat and fingerless gloves. Don't tell me you think the tattoos made a mistake, commands a voice inside Cap's head.
Sorry, who's speaking?
Is that you asking me, or is that Cap to...
Let's Cap.
I can't tell you that, now can I? Ruin all the fun.
Be gone, or whatever I gotta do to get rid of you.
Ineffective. I would think you'd know a thing or two about spellcasting.
Cap is gonna start whistling loudly and just kind of walk out of the alley.
As he's walking away from the voice in his head, interrupting that sequence, right? He does hear in the real outside of his head, he hears an unlikely yet recognizable voice. Maudlin Marv. Of course, chaos doesn't deal in likeliness near as much as it deals in possibility. It's only a matter of time before we find the new Primarch, then we can get into some real chaos. Now, Maudlin Marv is another member of the Brotherhood of Bedlam that Cap is familiar with.
Whichever direction Cap heard that voice coming from, he's walking the opposite way and doing his very best to be nonchalant about it.
Yeah, how about let's give a challenge test for that. See if you are able to avoid his attention.
All right. What am I rolling? Quiet steps, maybe?
That'll work. Only a 12. Your steps can draw in the attention of this larger barber. Hey, who's over there?
No one of consequence, trust me. Go on with whatever you were doing.
He turns the corner, and at the very least, like, because Cap's still moving away, right? At the very least, this man is going to notice the silhouettes. Oh, don't I know you? Do I hate you or do I like you?
Oh, I don't usually get that strong of a response from most people. You're looking for, what is it? A primogen, a primal, a primate? You're looking for something?
A Primarch of the Brotherhood of Bedlam.
Well, what's he look like?
He's going to have some tattoos on his hands and his head. You don't have tattoos, do you?
No, virgin skin. I have a fear of needles, so anyway, well, I certainly hope you find him. I haven't seen anybody like that around, but if I do, I'll keep an eye out for you to let you know.
All right, then. And you can see the gears turning in Maudlin Marv's head. But you do have the opportunity to maybe make an escape here.
Yep, I'm just going to bid him good night and keep walking.
It would be so embarrassing if Maudlin Marv is the one to catch you. Surely you don't want him, of all people. Come on now.
Who are you again?
That is for you to find out in due time.
Okay, can you be quiet until I do?
I cannot. I am magically incapable of such a thing.
Cap is going to start actually singing out loud the most annoying song he can think of. Like this voice is trying to talk to him and he's just walking down the street going, doo 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 doo, baby shark, doo 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 doo.
All right. And Cap is walking away from the alleyway. And we focus in on Xavier Eisen, who finds himself sorting the inventory of his smithing shop. It's been harder to run this shop since his father and the shop's namesake, Graf Eisen, had gone missing. Plus, with the uptick in weapon purchases, responding to the Mage firefights right in the streets, he has found himself with a strange lull in the action. A single customer, an elder fellow, browses at the speed of a sloth in molasses.
Hi, how can I take your order?
I'd like a number 7. Wait, this isn't... Who are you?
Xavier, this is a weapon shop.
Oh, weapon shop. I remember when I used to use weapons. This is a very cool looking one right here. Never seen one of these. He's pointing to a regular sword.
Those are swords. The swords that are hung up are all dull. primarily used for display.
I like displays. I can get this and give it to my grandson for his birthday, right?
I can make you one.
Ooh, that sounds even better. Yeah, I'll take one of those.
All right,
Did
you'll be done.
Did this guy escape from the nursing home?
Very possible. Now, this isn't an important detail, not one that I would expect Xavier to respond to, but he does see Cap in front of his shop walking past. And both Cap and Xavier, you can hear a scream from the road outside of the shop. And no sooner does the scream end that a blast of force blows the glass window to shards, raining itty bitty shards of glass on the elder man and Xavier. And Cap is on the outside of this, but he can see the windows breaking. Through the window, Xavier, and from the outside, Cap, you can see Dominators are surrounding a woman and child.
When you say surrounding, I take it this is a visibly hostile interaction. Like they don't look like they're, saving them from a fire or something.
Correct.
How many Dominators are we talking about?
There are 7 Dominators, and it actually looks like one of that's not the 7. There's 8 total. 7 Dominators surrounding this woman. 1 Dominator is actually running to her side.
Hmm.
Mm.
So I have a Juggernaut ability. I don't remember exactly the details of it, but I remember it allowed me to just kind of blow through a group of people.
Blow through like one guy, yeah.
Uh, um. Yeah. Well, for all of his many failings, Cap isn't made of stone. I think he's going to start moving that way to see if he can help.
All right. Now, we've got the battle scene here that I just brought you guys to. We've got Pad near Alice LeChance and this young boy who is an innocent bystander of it all. We've got Cap outside of Graf Eisen's shop, and we have. Here we go. Xavier inside the shop. And then down here at the bottom, we've got Pandora and her car. So go ahead and roll patience for turn order.
Oh no. All right, so. Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense. I got a 10.
check. So I got a 13.
You can roll right straight from the character sheet.
Yeah, I wrote those character sheets so that you can click on all of the stats.
Oh shoot. Okay. Good to know.
And
Let's try.
some of this I should have done already. Apologize.
Hieronymus, as in Hieronymus Lex, as in the captain of the Imperial Guard who hates the Grey Fox.
Close. Very close. There's a couple letters missing here, though. That is everybody. So we've got 15 for Cap, 14 for Pad.
Oh, that is so cool. You can pull your character sheet to a separate page.
What can you do?
Pull out your character sheet into a separate page so you can minimize it and take it off the screen.
Yeah, I've been
Oh,
doing
yeah.
that since the time we were in the vampire masquerade with zombies.
I have
Pad
not.
was not a part of that.
We're all very proud of you.
Yeah,
All right. So,
I forgot not everyone knew that.
Cap, you are the quickest to act here, and you can do your Juggernaut move that you were planning on.
Yeah, so hold on, let me. Sorry, whenever I try to scroll, it's either too far out or too in. Where are the guys who are surrounding them? I can't see them on this map.
Yeah. We've got this group here. I can focus ping. Got a couple guys there. We've
Mhm.
got a couple guys here.
Oh, okay.
And then we've got Captain Hyramus here.
Okay, so they haven't surrounded them. They're more like confronting them.
Yeah, that's a better way to describe it.
Okay, so I guess if Cap can do this, I guess I would have him run up on this guy and do that Juggernaut move.
Yeah, roll your sprinting or whatever your movement score is.
I'm not sure what that is.
For you, it'll be sprinting.
Oh, yep, there it is. 14?
So you can get the move, but you can't do anything to him.
So yeah, Cap runs right up to this guy and just has this moment of realization of what he just did, and just he has that, I immediately regret this decision, and that's it.
Oh, wait a minute. This guy is
Runs up to the
intense.
runs up to the guy and realizes that he's like twice his size and better armed.
Well, crap. And then Pad, you're up next. You've got Alice LaChance to your side, the young boy, and then you just watched as this strange man rushed Captain Hyramus.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to respond to that. I guess I want to get the young boy out of danger. First and foremost, I was promised no children.
Were you actually promised?
That's why I went into the academy. They know how I feel.
Maybe they promised you wouldn't have children.
But he really doesn't like children. He was promised he would not have to deal with children, and yet here's a child.
And yet, here's a child.
I would not have to harm children. I was just supposed to be infiltration.
Looks like Hyramus lied to you.
But there's still like a sense of loyalty involved.
What are you doing there, Pad?
Why did you allow this? What about the children? You said infiltration only. I will not allow harm come to children.
It wasn't a harmful spell. Simply a restraining peace spell.
That could have choked him.
You're speaking nonsense, Pad. Don't you want to rise through the ranks?
Not if it's gonna cost me my own self. Not for this. I guess at this moment, Pat, I can like kind of see that the corruption that's happening isn't just in the city. It is the Dominators.
Dun dun dun.
What do I got to roll to help the boy?
You could just tell him to get out of here. The boy will be fine. Like if you
All right.
tell him, get out of here, run, kid. That'll be enough to get him going.
Hey, little buddy, you got to go. Run as fast as you can. Get out of here.
Okay, thank you, mister. Begins making his way out. And then you still get your turn.
Okay. Do I know Alice at all?
You do not.
I'm kind of at a loss of what to do next. So what I'm going to do is roll for perusal.
You sure you don't want to like cast a spell?
I don't know who to cast it at. I'm conflicted at this point.
He's conflicted.
Possibly do something to help the person who put himself in between the people and the Dominators.
What if like she was going to use the child to like was she going to use the child as a shield? There's my perusal.
The opposite. She used herself as a shield for the child. The child was an innocent bystander who has nothing to do with the situation.
All right, then I would like to store my grit.
Yeah, that'll work. So you store 2 grit?
Yep.
Okay. Then we have Pyramus. Casting a steel spell at Pad.
Now I know what to do.
Now you know what to do. Yeah, so it's going to be a grazing wound. While I'm working, long term, I want to get something set up where it's like the hit location we can just roll randomly on a table. But for now, unfortunately, I have to do this manually.
Okay.
A forearm grazing wound. As this steel shard goes to your arm, you can use one of your plot armor to prevent it.
No, I'll just let the wound graze on my arm here.
Oh, that's that Pad.
This is at me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You're safe there, Cap. For the moment.
I'll take the plot armor.
You use the plot armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I'm going to use my arc to kind of push it off with a small concussive hit.
Solid. Xavier, you are up. You see all this
Hey,
stuff
old
happening right outside your shop.
Hey, old man, you might need to escape here. There's some bad stuff going on out there.
Oh no, he's getting further away from the nursing home.
Did you
Yes.
say a cape?
The steel shard hits the door
No.
to the shop.
A cape?
No, sir. Big bad fire is out there, and I will lead you to the back exit.
Oh, okay. He's walking extremely slowly through the shop towards the back door.
Stay put here. Don't enter the shop or don't go anywhere near the shop.
Okay. I'll go find my grandson. He's not the young boy's grandfather. Just wanted to make sure that was clear.
You go do that, okay?
Okay. And the old man starts wandering off.
After seeing what happened, Xavier has a generalized idea on what to do.
Here's the old man.
No. Oh, here. Yes. Best
Yeah.
thing ever.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna see if I can firebolt the captain.
Yeah, roll those dice.
Yeet.
That is damn good.
Jesus.
All right. So with those 4 successes, you can do a moderate effect. This is burning, right? The fire. Although,
Yeah.
so you want to hit, you're aiming for the big guy. You could instead take out some of these insignificant guys. That's an option. You could take out 2 of them with one fire blast, one firebolt.
Like the two in the back over here.
Yeah, you could do that.
Oh, then yeah, absolutely.
So you send
You
your
missed, but did you?
You missed, but did you? Yeah, right. Like you get that firebolt going past Captain Hieronymus and at the Dominator Peace Mages. Strike right through them both.
I
Doesn't
kind of
quick
love.
reload.
I kind of love the idea of this supposedly noble Dominator captain seeing that coming toward him, and then ducking and letting the guys behind him eat it.
He's
Especially
also
with Pad right there watching.
right. He's also aura farming the whole time, of course, right? Like posed, posturing. And Pad can see the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we've got Force Magic. This one is coming at you, Cap, from these 3 Dominator Assault guys. Damn. Which is going to be a moderate wound. Oops, wrong button. Sorry. 2d10. 5 and 7 is... okay. It's a abdomen entry wound. Pretty moderate.
I'm going to go ahead and use my plot on armor for this.
Hell yeah. What does that look like?
That's going to look like him pulling off his glove and just saying, "Are you sure you want to do that to the head of the guild, or to the head of the brotherhood?" And
that's gonna piss.
whether it's them hesitating or whether it's the tattoo itself having some sort of random effect that stops it, it stops it.
Vanishes like nothing.
And to be clear, Cap has no idea whether it was them stopping it or whether it was the tattoo stopping it.
Hell yeah. All right, then we have Peace Mage. Well, Pandora, you can actually go before them. Because you both got 10.
Okay. Pandora is this entire time has been hitting her forehead against the steering wheel. Like, why? Why did it have to be Dominators? Why did it make me interfere with Dominators? Because her family does have connections with the Dominators, and she really doesn't want this getting back to her parents.
It's going to spell trouble in Pandora's career, that's for sure.
She cares less about her career and more about dealing with her parents.
Oh, yeah, that too.
So, yeah, she is quietly cursing and hoping, trying to figure out if there's a way that she can do this without getting recognized. I'm Can I just roll an untargeted chaos magic?
Yeah, actually, that's the way it mostly works.
Okay. Chaos magic. 15.
15. So that 8x5 outcome down below, that's 2 successes for you.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
Now roll 2d6s also, so you know what type it is.
Where's the D6? There we are. Will you roll, please? 6 and a 2.
Biological and shocking. Okay, so you've got a lot of options.
Okay.
Well, say a
The
lot, but you've got coughing and bile, you've got muscle spasms, and then you also have distraction.
what would distraction be for that?
You choose one of these guys that's 2 zones away, and then they spend their next turn distracted.
I can distract this guy, right?
Yeah.
With muscle spasms.
Oh, you can definitely give him muscle
Like
spasms.
non-harmful ones. Because I don't think that would take him out, so I don't want him to notice me, and I want him to not pay any attention to me.
That'll work.
I want to get Can I get closer this round?
No. You use your
Okay.
turn to blast the magic.
Okay, so she's story-wise she started to move, but in game wise it's not.
You can move anywhere inside the zone if you want
Okay,
to
so
move your character around. All right. And the Peace Mage is being shocked, so he's not doing anything. Cap, you're up.
All right, so refresh my memory on the action economy here. If I do my Juggernaut thing, is that going to be the extent of what I do this turn?
So the Juggernaut, the way that's going to work, you roll your sprint, and it is going to be the extent of what you do. However,
Okay.
there are secondary effects with your movement in particular. So if you get 3 grit, you get 3 mana. It's called mana in this game. You get 3 mana. You do your moderate effect, which is move up to 2 zones and a minor effect. So you could move up to 2 zones and then either distract, or you can use your concussive and take somebody out. Take out the insignificant guy. That is a possibility as long as you get 3 grit. Otherwise, you can knock somebody down. You could just take out an insignificant, but there's nobody in your zone to do that too.
Okay. Okay. If I Juggernaut into Captain Hieronymus, could I knock him down?
You could knock him down. Yeah.
Okay, so I roll my sprint then?
Yeah. That's 3 successes. So one thing you can do, yes, you can knock Hieronymus down. That costs you 2 mana. You could alternatively move into this zone here and take this guy out. Move into this zone here, take one of these guys out, and just like plow through them because of that concussive tag. You could also
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead.
you can also disarm Hieronymus entirely.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Mm-hmm.
All right. So you spend your 3 mana or grit, and you run into Hieronymus, knocking his weapon out of his hands.
All right. And do I have any movement or anything? Is that it?
That is it.
Can I pick up his weapon?
It will cost you a quick action to pick up an item, which you don't have any mana or grit stored, do you?
No.
Nah. Then not this time.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just picturing this as this is just theatrics and RP, but I'm picturing him. What kind of weapon does he have?
It is a steel wand.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, he's bringing a steel wand to bear, and it's just like just basically backhanding it out of his hand with a lot of magical woo woo flashing around him as he does it. I guess that's my turn.
Nice. All right, Pad, you're up next. And the boy gets farther away.
I'm gonna put you here.
That's your quick action move.
That is my quick action move.
Costs you 1 mana there.
Yep. However, I'm gonna pull in my Storm Calling, and I'm gonna use my Arc Surge.
Why did you want to do it so close?
Who said anything about close?
Yeah, who are you hitting? Or
Oh,
like
the guys in the back is my aim out.
okay,
I'm switching sheets real fast. That's why I haven't rolled it yet.
oh, that's good.
There you are.
Oh, nice. That's damn good.
So Dominator Assault 1 is my target. So basically, I'm getting close to the fight with Cap and Captain, and I'm watching them, and then I see the guys behind them, and I'm gonna fire this concussive surge of electricity to stop them from coming closer.
All right. Yeah, you take one of them out. Wait, concussive. Yeah, concussive. Yep, take him out.
Can I? Is there anything I can do with that extra grit?
Nothing you can do with the extra grit.
All right, then I want
Although-
to say I took him out while I broke a bone.
Okay. Yeah, so that dude's got a broken arm or something, and he's not fighting anymore. He just slumps down. Oh, my arm!
Weak.
Weak. Xavier, you are
Get
up.
good, noob.
There goes the old man out the other side of the door.
Good. I'm gonna take my shot at Assault 3.
Yeah, you got it. Roll your dice. 2 successes. Which shot?
Fire.
Fire. Do-do-do.
You know what? I think you're missing the Ashen effects. Give me 1 second.
Fire and intimidating. Okay. So with intimidating, you can have him run away for 2 grit. Or you could give him 2nd degree burns.
Second degree burn.
2nd degree burns. All right, he's still there. Ah. All right, Hieromus. With no weapon.
Down here, when you roll your grit, here's your page. Here's the effects you can do. Here's how many successes you have, what you can choose to do.
Captain Hieromus is going to try and punch Pad in the stomach, knocking the wind out of him, unless you use one of your plot armor.
Repeat that. Sorry.
Captain Hieronymus gets closer to Pat. He doesn't have his weapon anymore, so he is going to just literally punch Pat in the stomach. It's going to wind you unless you use a plot armor.
Ooh, plot armor.
So, what does that look like when he's like bringing his fist to you?
So as his fist is coming towards my stomach, my hands instinctively go right above his hand, and with a little bit of a concussive arc, pushes his arm down, kind of swings it away.
Nice. Then we've got the assault team turning their attention to Xavier. Two of them. Oh, that's supposed to be one lower.
Oh.
Which is, it's still 2 successes either way. Grazing wound. 4 and 10. Moderate instead. That's not good. 3. Yeah, they're blasting you a pretty solid shot into your trap. It's going to be a full-on entry wound rather than a graze. You can use plot armor to prevent it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and do the plot armor.
All right. Now, Alice, no longer frozen by the peace magic. A simple pyromancy spell. Against Captain Hieronymus, who blocks it with his own plot armor. He's got a shield of matrixed steel freaking beams, rods that block the fire spell. And then it's Pandora.
Okay. I want to fly up onto this roof.
Yeah. Roll your fly. By the way, you can. I was thinking about this earlier. You can replace that adaptive with flying.
I was gonna ask if I could. It was between adaptive and quick steps. If I was considering getting rid of quick steps because that was my movement, but also I do want stealth. So.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's deafness.
Yes.
Okay. 11.
I mean, that's enough. It doesn't take a whole lot to move because it's this building
Well,
right
you
here,
let me-
right?
Yeah, just up here. She's crouched down on the building and
Right.
Yeah.
Peace mages. There's only one of these guys left. I think. Yeah. Nothing against Cap. Just peace magic flying past you. And then it's Cap's turn.
Okay, so I don't have any grit stored. What are my options in this moment?
As far as like, are you trying to pick up his weapon? Still?
Well, if I pick up his weapon, does that effectively end my turn?
Effectively, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to do that. I want to do something against this captain that's going up against my new best friend here.
Fair. Yeah, go ahead and roll it. Now, you are going to take a penalty because he's too close for your unless you have a melee, which I don't think you do.
Not specifically. What do I? Okay, so chaos magic. So I can use chaos magic or time magic. It looks like.
Correct. Correct.
And time magic would effectively slow him down, right?
You could, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're going to do.
2 successes. One of the things you can do with your time magic is distract him, which effectively stops him from making a move. So effectively slowing him down.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, basically, what am I going to do? I'm going to for the sake of plot contrivance, we're going to say that he's got bare hands and not gloves. I'm just going to make one of his hands like become old and withered. This has no effect. This is just flavor.
Mhm.
But he's now going to be distracted by the fact that his one hand has now aged 30 years. And I believe that's my turn.
You know, time magic, it's a bit elastic. You can cast those spells and fast forward through time,
Do
but
do do, baby shark. Do 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 do, mommy shark.
yeah, you fool. You fool. All right, next up is Pad.
Cool.
I'm technically 2 spaces away. See, look, 1, 2.
I guess it wouldn't be that strange in the context, Pat, but you have just watched this person who was fighting with your captain age your captain's hand and only that 30 years and then start singing Baby Shark. So, however that affects you.
With a sly smile. So I have to be within melee range, right? Or I have to do melee?
If you want to hit the captain, yeah. You do have 1 stored grit still. Well, mana. Technically, you could pick up his weapon as a quick action.
I don't even remember what his weapon was.
It's that steel rod.
It's the same whether I do that or if I clock him, right?
Well, because it's a quick action, you could spend 1 mana to just you spend the mana, you pick up his weapon, and then you get to roll. But a quick action, if you don't have any mana, takes your full turn.
Yeah, I'm not ready to spend that grit just yet, so I'm gonna punch him.
All right.
This is
Damn.
for that shard.
That's pretty fucking good. You're trying to give him a broken bone, I'm assuming?
Yeah, like a broken jaw.
Yeah, so you come in, he's blocking it with the last of his plot armor. But it would have broken.
His one good hand.
Yeah, his one good hand. Would have broken his jaw otherwise. He is now vulnerable. Xavier, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna finish Assault 3 off.
Yeah, roll the dice, see what happens. Damn, look at that.
Good God.
So if
Poor
we're looking
dude.
at burning, 3. Oh, you only have 3 grit. You don't have any stored, right? Actually, you do. You should. Technically.
Yes, 2 stored, right?
Should have had 2 stored, but your turn order should have been lower also.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah.
didn't use that. So yeah, you got 3 grit. You can take one of them out.
He's my target.
All right. A fire blast to the face or the chest against this Dominator. He's knocked down with the fire blast. Fire misses up. It's a street brawl. should just pop this out, actually. Street Brawl. He's coming at Pad, trying to knock the wind out of him again. You can use that plot armor to prevent it. Or you could take it and then take your quick action to catch your breath.
I think I'll do that. I'll take it.
Bam, right in the chest. Wind comes rushing out of you. Dominator assaults. Only one of these guys left. Three, 9. You're getting hit in the chest there, Xavier, with a blast of force. It's a grazing wound.
That doesn't sound too bad.
It's not.
Yeah, I can just go ahead and take it.
Right.
So that's markings.
Yeah, mark that down on your shootout sheet.
Would it be the torso?
Yeah, torso. Damn. Okay, so Alice is going to take down that last piece mage with her pyromancy.
Dang.
Pandora, you're up.
Okay, now that her target was gone, she's going to turn her attention to the captain.
All right.
I don't think I can reach the last assault guy.
Actually, you can.
He's 2 zones away.
Well,
He's 2 zones away.
3 chaos magic.
Oh, nice.
3 successes on chaos magic. A 4. What am I doing?
1 in 3, which is
1 in 3. What am I doing?
you can do some burning or concussive. So you can give the captain a broken bone. You can give him 3rd-degree burns, or you can take out the assault guy.
I want to set the assault guy on fire.
All right, set the assault guy on fire. He is burned, goes up in flames from the chaos magic. No more peace mages. We got Cap. 1-on-1, 2-on-1 against the captain.
Can I move away so I don't take a penalty on my chaos magic to shoot at this guy?
Yes, you can move away, but it's going to take you a quick action or, well, not a quick action. It's going to take you your turn to move. Roll that sprint.
Okay. Well, no, I don't want to take my turn to move. And do I take the same penalty with the time magic?
Yeah. Because you didn't set any of them to melee, right?
No.
All right.
All right. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and
Or
try my luck with
you could
chaos.
fist fight.
Well, I just got 3 successes, so I'm going to go with that.
Nice.
And what do I roll to determine the damage again? D6 is it? 2d6?
2d6s, yep. 4 and 5. Movements and restraining. Now, here's the fun thing. You can, with the 3 successes on a movement, you can move 2 zones and do a minor effect. So you could move through him, knock him down right now, and move to a different zone.
So I'll go ahead and knock him down. And then while he's down, I'm going to lean over him and say, post-game interview, bro, how we feeling? And then I'll just move a little bit away. So if my companions can't finish him or whatever, I'll be in a position where I can shoot at him.
Totally works.
That's gonna be my turn.
All right, Pad.
Oh, sorry. One quick question.
Mhm.
When I succeed on these things like the time magic or the chaos magic, does that build up mana or no?
You have to choose to build up mana.
Okay.
If you choose to do effectively nothing on that turn, you store up all the mana. Well, most of the mana.
Got it. Understood.
So you still have Pad. You still have one stored.
I'll be using that to get rid of the winded.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. You could return the favor. Let's see. What can you do with 2 mana?
With him being knocked down, does it confer anything like advantage or bonuses on attacks against him?
Funny enough, it really just stops him from moving. It counts as cover when you're on the ground, even if you're not in cover. But he cannot move while he's knocked down.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, since he's knocked down,
Mhm.
I'm gonna hit my gloves together, get a couple of sparks going, and then with critical voltage, I'm going to tase into him, causing a 2nd-degree burn.
Nice.
Everyone's getting burnt.
Everyone is getting burned. Second-degree burn on his forearm.
You don't harm children.
This will be noted. The Dominators will come after you.
How is he not screaming in agony?
He's been burned before.
Alright.
Alright. I will go ahead and move up to the captain and then
You gotta
my
roll to move.
roll
Yeah.
2d10.
Plus your skill, whatever your movement skill is. Running.
I still, yeah, I got it. It's like right over here. 18. We're good.
3 successes is pretty good. Because that means you can move up to 2 zones and give a minor effect, like distracting him.
Alright, so. Oh.
So you're distracting him?
Wait. Hold on. Move up. Minor effect. So 3 successes. 3 successes would be 3 grit, right?
Yes. The
Minor
moderate effect gives you move up to 2 zones and a minor effect that does not move you. Universal minor effect is distraction, which is good. Like, that's going to stop him from doing anything.
Ooh. I can do like some sort of illusion magic.
I'm thinking you could, yeah. I'm thinking more along the lines of you're moving so fast you knock him over while he's on the ground. You could do illusion magic. Like, describe it however you want to.
Okay. As I'm moving up, I am creating this black bird flying across the captain's face.
What? What is this? All right. And Hieronymus is effectively neutralized for this round. Gives Alice maybe a chance for revenge here. 2 successes, not enough to take him out just yet, but it is Pandora's turn. He's getting another second-degree burn, so he's got some wounds.
4 successes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Uh,
There you go.
5 and 5.
5 and 5. Which is restraining.
I don't want restraining. I want death.
I want death.
Can she choke him?
She can hold him down. So restraining is probably the worst one to have rolled there.
Yeah.
Instead of
I'm-
using it, you
can
can
I keep-
save it.
Yeah, I would like to store my grit. I
Alright.
don't want to do that.
Okay. Three of the 4 grit gets saved, 1 is spent. And Cap, it is your turn. This guy's proven difficult to finish
Yes,
off.
he has. All right, so I'm going to roll chaos against him. Okay.
Damn. All right.
All right.
Let's see what that does.
Let's hope you don't get 2 5s.
Got a 4 and a 6, which is, biological. Yeah, this guy spontaneously comes down with the worst case of dysentery anyone's ever seen.
I'll tell you exactly what organ it ends up affecting too. 'Cause he's done with that.
Yep.
Roll d10. It's his kidneys. His kidneys begin to fail.
He didn't get kidney stones.
Like his dude's getting weak
Immediately.
in the street. He's doubled over in pain in his stomach. Burns on his arms.
His kidney, he will need dialysis or a kidney transplant.
Effectively, yeah.
Like right now, because it was both kidneys. I would like to pick up that wand.
Yeah, sure.
And I don't know if this is something that Cap can use, but I am adding it to my gear list. What does the steel wand do?
It's a focus, a spell focus. Same as
Okay.
yours. All right, so we've got this crew of 4 random people and Alice LeChance. The old guy has escaped. The young boy has escaped. Captain Hieronymus isn't dead, but he is, by all rights, he is completely indisposed. Kind of crawling towards the car, not able to look up at you guys.
Please leave so I can go over there.
Well,
Who are you asking to leave?
I hit him.
Pad's got the ignition crystal to the car. Pat also knows that if Captain Hieronymus doesn't call back, they're gonna begin looking for him.
Yeah, here. Get out of here. Your squad's not worth it. Count me out.
I had better hopes for you, Pad. Captain Hieronymus and I think maybe a couple of the other Dominators survived, piling into this car and driving away.
And with that, she's gonna fly over there.
I'd like to think that the Dominator symbol that was wherever on my body, my shoulder, started to burn.
Gone.
Think mentioned one who would betray their own. Interesting, she says while looking at Pad. not introducing herself. This is the first thing she says to any of them.
People, man. Right in front of a shop, too? Why?
I thank you all for your help. I could not have survived that without you.
You're welcome.
It wasn't about you. It was about the boy.
I can understand that.
I think
He's-
I think the word my friend here was looking for was "you're welcome." But you might want to make yourself scarce though, because those guys will probably be back.
yes, that is true, and I might suggest you do the same, because Captain Hieronymus is not soon to forget your face.
I'll deal with him.
That's why I was hidden.
Sadly, my shop's right over there.
I think
Do
it might be
know
time for your.
Alice's name?
What's that, Ped?
Do I know Alice's name, or just that she's the one that stole something?
I mean, you do know that she stole something. Hieronymus did call out her name when you
Okay.
guys were making the arrest.
Alice, was it?
Yes.
I was informed that you had stolen a priceless artifact. Is this true?
Yes. It's a key to a map or a map to a key. I'm not quite sure yet which, but it's very important to some very dangerous people. And she does hold out the trinket, but she is very wary that one of you might come for it. So she's sort of holding it on the other side of her body.
Well, I just lost my livelihood for that, so do well with it.
Thank you. I believe we shall speak again. Now Alice takes this opportunity to make herself scarce. Meow.
Well, it's very nice to meet you all. My name is, and then Cap is starting to say his actual name, and he kind of casts about a bit and realizes he's wearing an oversized hat and says, "Cap, my name is Cap."
Well, nice to meet you. I'm Xavier.
Pandora.
Hi, I'm Pad. Clearly, I was once part of the Dominators, but as you see now, I'm of nothing.
Well, by an odd coincidence, I too am recently out of sorts with the people I used to associate with. So, and it seems like we have a need to find find shelter and a new livelihood. Perhaps at least for a while, we can work together.
I'd like that. Pad kind of stares as the red glow fades in and out across the street.
Spooky red glow.
Uh,
What were you saying, Pandora?
I think we established before that my house isn't bugged. It's just owned, but technically,
Mhm.
but I live alone. But it's not like bugged or anything.
Yes.
So Pandora would like to offer, like, let's all go to my house and regroup there.
Who are you with?
it- Um, I'm not doing this on their behalf. I am trying to disassociate myself with them as much as I can, but once I completely forgot the name.
Hive necks or silver linings?
Silver Lining. Silver. I am of the Silver Lining Hive Necks. I am. Well, she wouldn't actually scratch her saying that. She wouldn't actually offer that information. She right away. Because she doesn't want them thinking badly of her. Because especially she wants new friends. She doesn't want to be associated with them to associate her with them. a pain. She just says that she is trying to disentangle herself, but it's slow going.
Well, whoever she's with, it's not the Dominators, and anywhere that's not controlled by the Dominators is preferable to here right now. So off we go, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. I do appreciate the offer.
Same here.
So,
I'll just have to go back to the shop later.
Lock the door even though the window's wide open. So Pandora's car is obviously right here.
Yeah.
Pad doesn't have the vehicle he came in, so he'll need a ride. Is Cap's vehicle or Xavier's vehicle nearby? And it doesn't have to be either of them.
Cap's vehicle would be, yeah.
Give you your vehicle real quick. Here it is.
I just realized the steering wheel's on the other side. There we go.
Aha. All right. So, the two crews get into their respective cars. I'm assuming it's 2 and 2, Pad and Pandora, and then we've got Cap and Xavier in Cap's car. Begin cruising towards, obviously Pandora's taking the lead, going to her private residence. One of her private residence or her only private residence?
She probably has multiple, but she's going to the one that her parents, she's going to the one that, her parents know she has multiple, but they assume she's renting them out. So they don't go to those other residences. So she's like, I'm going to be extra sure that no one's there, even though no one ever comes by because they don't give a shit. But just in case I'm going to this other place, which is also where I like to, keep my actual stuff. It's probably her primary residence, but her parents don't know that.
We're not going to her private residence. We're going to her private residence.
Naturally.
Yes.
All right. Oh, the traffic is, as it was before, a bit slower going because of the recent anti-gravity incident. You do make it to this private residence after about 10 or 15 minutes of driving. Completely unassaulted, which is good. That's a good day when you can drive through the streets of Manafont City without being blasted by some magic spell. And before you is the private residence of Pandora, which you can describe it if you want.
It's probably pretty modest, as it's the private residence. I'm imagining like a cottage, like a log cottage, wooden cottage,
with a bit more space than the other residences nearby.
Yeah,
it's bigger on the inside.
That's possible too.
That was kind of what I thought you meant by that. It's bigger on the inside. It's like a small cottage. Like, it looks like it'd be like a 1-bedroom. It's not. It's at least a 2-bedroom, maybe a 3-bedroom. The other 2 bedrooms are used for like supplies and like storage and workroom. And
yeah, definitely.
There's like a main room and a kitchen that's off to the side, separated by like an island or one of those long counters against the wall, or that goes against the wall, but it's in the middle of the room. And like, it's a nice place. And there's probably lots of security clearance on there, specifically engineered to, alert her if any of her family or anyone of the anyone she doesn't know, but specifically the her family and the people the guilds her family's associated with the closest.
Mhm.
Meaning family, business, and dominators I think are the two big ones.
So-
So she's alerted if any of them are even within, like, a street radius.
So you're being alerted that Pad is coming up into your residence here. I guess technically
Yes.
Cap too, because no, Brotherhood of Bedlam is separate.
Yeah.
Right. So into the house, everyone files. What are your character's thoughts here in the safety now that it's been a minute since the battle took place? I think we have at least one wound, but it wasn't a bad wound.
It was just a grazing wound.
So on
I'm such an idiot. I just ruined years of work over a child. God, I hope he's okay.
My shop got partially broken down.
uh,
And I'll have to repair the windows at some point. Shame.
shame. That's rough, buddy.
Yeah. It's I imagine that it's not it's not an everyday occurrence, but it's also not like unheard of that you'd have to replace your pieces of your building, like
Oh, yeah.
windows or maybe a door.
It's gonna cut into his profit
Mild
margin.
some inconvenience. It's all
Yeah, it's just more of an inconvenience.
There is something else, Pad, that your character might be thinking about. He is a part of an adoptive family, correct?
Yep.
Captain Hiermus is still alive, which means he can communicate with other dominators. And he can explain how you've gone rogue.
He's the one that went rogue. He went off mission.
Who's he talking?
that's not
Who are
how
you
he's
talking
gonna
to?
tell it.
Yeah. Is Pad conversing with the thoughts in his head?
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay. So you all would all the other characters in this room would hear Pad say, "He's the one who went off mission."
He attacked me.
You all right there, big man?
I don't know. I don't know what to do next. I gotta figure this out.
I have tea.
Got some delicious tea.
That's
I'll take some, thank you.
and I'd like to read their shadows.
Sure.
Like-
Yeah, that's a thing that can happen.
23.
Damn, that's good. Waiting for my file explorer to respond, and then I'll get you.
Yeah.
All right, into general lab chat. We've got the smoke.
It's not smoke.
Oh,
It's shadows.
Shadows. You're right.
I don't have smoke reading. We decided against that.
Yep. You're right. I'm misremembering.
A trail that goes zigzag, but it goes off course, but will find its way back to where it's supposed to. Just you have to go on a journey for it first. for first prediction. There's light through darkness, shining through darkness. So there will be dark times ahead, but through it all, hope will shine through. We may be surrounded by enemies, but they aren't fully surrounding us. There's ways out, but the path forward is through. How many is that?
That is 3.
Need 2 more?
Yeah.
Okay. There's allies as well. Some are even seem to come from within the enemy lines, but we just have to find them. And I don't know how this is relevant at all, but I also see a frog.
Frog. All right.
So
there it is. Which 3 of those things, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 4 of those things are true.
So there could be a good chance that the frog can come true.
There is an 80% chance that the frog comes true. If you wanted to look at it like that.
Oh no.
Did it. All right. So, with this in mind, with our crew plotting their next moves, is there anything else anybody wanted to add to the scene?
it's not returns to origin, it's returns to the path it's supposed to. So it's sort of like a river. It goes off course, but it'll find its way to the ocean where it's supposed to eventually. Even if it takes a long way around.
Right.
That's kind of what I meant.
Okay. Yeah, I updated it.
Okay.
So I think, I know this is a bit of a quick session, but I had a lot of preparation to do for this first session.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's upset about that. I didn't bring enough content. But I think...
Honestly, I prefer sessions that aren't super long, so this works well for me.
Excellent. Yeah, so I think we'll call that, and we'll look at the experience.
I do want to add one thing for Xavier.
Sure.
I wonder if that old man is okay.
I
I wonder if he is going to bring his grandson. It'd be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is an after recording thought, but I kind of hope he returns as like a plot point of missing man. Like we meet the grandson, and he's desperately looking for his grandfather who escaped the nursing home.
Where is my grandfather? So, not a lot of experience today. It looks like we're going to get 150 plus 20 experience for favorite and most challenging parts. So, I open up the floor to you all. What your favorite and most challenging parts are.
Favorite was
grit.
Yeah. Yeah, favorite is the combat system's pretty clean and pretty easy to understand. It wasn't a lot of TTRPGs. It's just like, okay, what do I roll and what does it mean? And there was really none of that, especially the way you had the dice roller set up. Most challenging was, yes, getting grit. When we played the module where I played the boxer, I was able to gather grit as I was going, and that really... It's not just a question of being power fantasy, it's also a question of it increases the tempo in a way that I like, and I'm hoping that at higher levels my character will have some kind of ability to do that.
Oh, he will. And like I definitely know that is a pain point, and I'm trying to think of how to resolve it. With like one, we do have the answer where there are talents you can unlock for the experience that you earn, which is going to get you grit faster.
Well, from what from what I recall from the other module, it was a situation where successes could earn you a certain amount of grit. So it was the kind of thing where you were if you rolled well, you were never out.
Yeah, like that is one of the things I'm toying with is like moderate effect could store you grit. But I'm still toying with that, and I definitely know that pain points, and I'm formulating how to fix it.
Solid.
Yeah. So Pat, I think you had the same pain point there.
Yeah. I know. I know we're going from beginning to end, so we're pretty much at level 1.
Mhm.
But yeah, getting the grit and keeping it is definitely the challenge. That is, it's not that it's bad. It's not like a full complaint. It's like, yeah, I just kind of wish I could get a little bit more. Like maybe if I took out an insignificant, I could like store grit. But again, that's something that we can definitely do later on.
Mhm.
Um, as a side note, the red effect is amazing.
Oh
I
yeah,
absolutely
the
love
sky.
that. Yeah.
Believe it or
Nothing to
not,
do with the story or anything, but
there's two effects going on here. One is the red. I don't know if you noticed this. There's also a vignette on on the edges and corners. It gets darker.
yeah. I was watching it. There's a lit up area over here, and I was watching it kind of fade in and out. It's like, oh my god, I absolutely love it. Now with that being said, the versatility. I have 2 spells, but I have more than like 50 different ways I could use them. And my favorite part is probably the plot armor and being able to just incorporate that into my magic.
Hell yeah.
I I could make a list of the things I like. Like this is awesome. But that's probably my peak at the moment.
That's awesome. I'm hoping like too we build up the relationships between your characters themselves, build up your characters' relationships with other organizations, get some more emotional resonance too while we're at it.
Well, well, I don't think we're going to be building a relationship with the Dominators, and I don't think the Black Knives are going to be around much longer.
Well, enemies is a relationship.
It's just find me rather toxic.
It's a very toxic relationship. Sometimes
It's a love
literally.
hate.
How about let's hear from Xavier. What do you think? Challenging favorite part?
I'm stuck between 2 favorite parts,
Hmm.
but I might work with being able to describe how I'm distracting the captain.
Nice, nice. That
As
was
for
fun.
challenge, as for most challenging part, I didn't really have too much, like, I didn't have a whole lot of a struggle except for coming up what to say and how to describe.
That makes sense. That's a common struggle in like playing these types of games because you do have to use that creativity muscle. You'll get that with time, I think.
Yeah. Blackbird distracted the captain.
Hell yeah, that was fun. All right, and Pandora, saving the best for last.
Favorite part, obviously, is fortune telling. I love doing that. That's fun. And also, the frog is really funny.
There's just gonna be a frog.
A frog could show up at any point. Frogs, they're just animals, and that could just be like, was that what the fortune was about throughout the entire campaign, or however long it takes for that fortune to be told?
Mhm.
Who, who knows? It could be
But
a It could be a godlike frog. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be a god frog.
We
See-
literally could see a frog, and that was the fortune that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah. The hardest part was, most challenging part was hiding from the Dominators and going so low that I couldn't really do anything. Especially with those two things combined.
Mhm.
So that's just was for the most part, was a me handicap that I put on myself. So
I get that. I'm gonna boost these experience values because it's too low compared to everything else. I'm gonna make use plot armor as one of the things that can get you experience. Okay, so we've got 100, 150, 175, 225 plus 20 is 245. That's how much experience you guys can get, and since we're looking at a longer campaign, definitely want to use those. All right. So, to any closing thoughts for anybody else?
Where would you like us to put the experience on the character sheet?
There is an experience
I'm
points
pretty sure there's
section. Yeah.
it's above the vice.
Yeah. The other thing you guys all get, in addition to the experience points, you also get 1 AP, which also increases your TAP by 1.
Us.
I want 5 of those. I want 1 of those.
What was
How much
the
experience?
So
How much
200,
was the XP?
245 experience, 1 AP, which makes your TAP go up. TAP is just total AP earned over the course of your career.
Woohoo.
And that can be used to upgrade your core stats. The AP can.
How does it do that?
So you'll spend a number of AP equal to its current value. So if you're, I'm looking at Xavier, he's got a will of 1. If you wanted to make that will 2, he could do it right now by spending that 1 AP.
Hmm.
But in order to make courage, his courage is 5. If he wants to make it 6, that's going to take 5 AP. So 5 sessions worth of AP.
Got it.
All right. So, to close this out, thank you all for playing. Thanks to anybody who's watching along at home on Twitch, and this is going to be on YouTube, so thank you if you're following along on YouTube. It's been a great session. I think this is a great proof of concept, and I'm hoping to get this a little more refined and a little bit better flowing and really delve into these characters and this world that we've got of Manafont City. That being said, join the Discord, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.